Lunar soil used to grow cress in a world first. So this means that moon colonization breakthrough is even closer. Scientists have come one step closer to colonizing space after a new test successfully managed to grow crops using soil taken from the moon. Using lunar dirt that was collected during the Apollo mission more than 50 years ago, researchers cultivated cress, marking first step in growing food on the moon and even producing oxygen in space. The scientists also note that vegetables like leeks and carrots, if grown on the moon, could potentially be even healthier than the produce here on Earth. The thing is, though, that they do need sunlight and air, but the thing is, sunlight could be very intense on the moon, and of course, we know the atmosphere on the moon has no air. Now, it's because many vegetables, they say, the stress of growing in alien soils could boost levels of protective compounds that are commonly found in superfoods such as blueberries and kale. This is the first time such an experiment has been allowed to take place, as space agencies generally consider old moon dirt as precious national treasures, quote unquote. Professor Robert Firl of Florida University said, "It's really good news that plants can grow in the lunar soil. Showing plants will grow in lunar soil is actually a huge step in the direction of being able to establish ourselves in lunar colonies." Well, okay, the thing is you need other things too. It's not just soil that you can grow things in. You can even grow tomatoes, for example, are grown in vitamin-enriched water. Okay, so you don't really need soil. But what is going on here? This is a world first. That's great. That's growing on lunar soil. But the thing is, it's using air that we have and light that we have. Now, using tiny vials here of lunar soil that was collected by Apollo 11, 12, and 17 crews between 1969 and 1972, the University of Florida team planted Thale cress seeds. For this study, NASA granted the researchers 12 grams of moon soil, which was then moistened with a cocktail of nutrient and then placed in thimble-sized wells along with cress seeds. The scientists were stunned to find nearly all of the pods sprouted. Co-author Professor Anna-Lisa Paul said, "We were amazed. We did not predict that. That told us that lunar soils don't interpret the hormones and signals involved in plant germination. This breakthrough could one day lead to resource independence from Earth, with both NASA and Elon Musk's SpaceX looking to send people to Mars in the near future. The study found plants with the most signs of stress were those grown in what geologists call mature lunar soil." Professor Paul noted that the genetic level, the plants were pulling out the tools typically used to cope with stressors such as salt and metals or oxidative stress. So we can infer that plants perceive the lunar soil environment as stressful. Ultimately, we would like to use the gene expression data to help address how we can ameliorate or benefit the stress responses to the level where plants, particularly crops, are able to grow in lunar soil with very little impact to their health. The plants that were responding the most strongly to what we would call oxidative stress responses, they are the ones that turned purple. And that's the same thing that's in those dark red and purple fruits that are healthy for humans because of their antioxidative properties. Humanity is on the verge of sending a manned mission to Mars, with SpaceX CEO Elon Musk announcing that he's highly confident that in a best case scenario, the company will be able to launch people to the red planet by 2024. We'll see if that happens. Okay, this is on Express UK by Anthony Ashkenaz. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.